This is 211 East University in Orange City. It's about a block off of a major road, close to everything in terms of shopping and that sort of stuff. There's kind of an older historic district not too far from here. This may even be part of it. You know, it's a little old house. It's solid concrete block construction. The roof is, you know, it may be serviceable. I think with the age of that roof, it'll be very difficult to get insurance for it. But if you were to put a new roof on it, it wouldn't be much money at all. It's such a small property. You know, there's a few minor condition issues that I see. The AC unit looks like it's relatively new. Of course, we would have it inspected, but I suspect that cools the property just fine. The gables here are wood, and there's some wood rot there. You know, that you probably want to take care of. Paint the shutters, that's all just superficial stuff there. I do note that some of the fascia board is rotten, but these are just 1x6s. You know, some of the soffit would need to be replaced and some of the fascia. You know, I'd budget for a roof for sure. But a roof like this is probably, I don't know, $4,000, $5,000 maybe. Depends on what you're willing to do yourself. You'll have some shade trees. It's got a little carport. It's not a bad little house. I mean, you could keep this forever and make it a rental unit after your son were to vacate it, if he ever was. This goes into a bedroom off the side here. You know, you need to put some trim up. It just looks like they bought a used door and put it in and foamed it in. Little azaleas. It does really smell like smoke in here. I do have an ozone machine. An ozone treatment would go a long way to making this smell better. It's got old carpet, but I don't know. I mean, it's going to smell like cigarettes. But, you know, old paneling. It's not a bad little place, especially the way you described, you know, what your needs are for your son, what the alternative is. The bathroom is not bad, from what I can tell. And of course, we could have it inspected. An inspection on this house is probably $250, $300. You know, you'd come in and re-grout it, or touch up the grout along the bottom, just clean it. You might be all right. Okay. We've got a small bedroom here that's got tile. Window that goes out to the backyard. Big backyard. We're going to look at that in just a minute. It's huge. It's a nice little piece of property. Goes out to the carport. Nice little closet. I don't know. Master bedroom. It's weird. It does have a door that goes to the carport. But, you know, gosh, that's a king-size bed that they've got in here. This little closet. It's got vinyl floors here. Looks like there used to be vinyl under this carpet and they just kind of took it off, then tile in these areas, both bedrooms and the hallway. Old vinyl, old cabinets here. Vintage. Needs a good cleaning. But, you know, looks like gas stove. Vintage green sink, but it's not bad. It's kind of clean. You can see there used to be that could be an active roof leak or it could be an old one, we don't know. But we do know it's going to need, now if that's the circuit breakers up there, I don't know if those are fuses or breakers. You know, insurance will be a little bit of a challenge because of the age of the breakers and because of the age of the roof. I'm assuming you would carry insurance on it, but maybe you wouldn't. Then you have a nice big room here they're using for a dining room. Nice laundry room, or a nice size room anyway. Looks like gas water heater, and it's pretty new, almost brand new. And then the backyard's enormous for this. This is for this price, you can see the roof. It's shot. But clean most of the fish you could clean. There's not that much wood rot on it. The soffits. I mean, it's not a bad little house. You're not going to find much for $129,000. Some big old oak trees. Got an old deck out here. It's just a solid little old house. With a little bit of money, it's something you could keep for a long time, and we could always rent it. I mean, there's a market for this house always in this location. So I'm not afraid of this house at all. If I couldn't recommend it, I would certainly tell you that, but I don't mind this house. For $130, there's nothing on the market. I think he'd be okay. I really do.